Well, here we are. Welcome back to Overbury Harvest Log Day 3, 16th of July. Nice to get going after a few days rain break. Forecast definitely hasn't turned out like the one we were looking at on Sunday, which is a bit frustrating. But here we are. We're right up on the top of the hill, cutting some DK Exalt. This was after winter barley last year, and the straw was all chopped. And then we put some biosolids on the field, which is recycled sewage works effluent, so the ultimate recycling when it comes to food. And this was planted beginning of 13th, 14th of August probably last year with a companion crop. Considering we are nearly 1,000 feet above sea level, it's a really early harvest for us. This would normally be ready last week of July, first week in August. So that's quite an achievement to get it to this sort of stage of ripening before we really get towards the end of the month. It's yielding pretty well, thankfully, to make up hopefully for some of the disappointing yields that we've had down on the lower, heavier land, which I guess there's two things. This light land up here, very thin soil, could cope with the winter, heavy rainfall very, very well, but then doesn't have the reserves necessarily to cope with the droughty weather of the spring. But we'll have a look over the weighbridge when we get to the end of this field, which is only over there, and recalibrate the combine. But if it's doing anywhere near this, then that's a really pleasing effort, considering the year that it's had. So yeah, day 3, another trailer heading to the field, from the field, and we shall keep pressing on. We've got about 60 hectares to cut up here, so we'll hopefully get that done tomorrow and the rest of today, and then we will be moving back down to get a few more fields of rape down in the vale again. Hopefully they'll be ripe and ready, and we'll be able to push on from there.